What's going on, Prop Nation? It is another Tabak and Tech Tip Sunday. It was a rough night, I'm not gonna lie to you. This week's brought to you by Youngstown Coffee. Oh, they make some good coffee that makes some good cold brew. And they sell cold brew in the cans now. Already pre-made for you. Oh my God, is that such a delectable treat pairing this morning. So if you're in the Youngstown area, stop in Youngstown Coffee, pick up some coffee. It's in the back of a Havana house owned by Tony Bellotto of Bellotto Premium Cigars. Pick yourself up some Tabaks while you're there. Rough night. I woke up every 3 hours. I'm doing a long-term testing of the New Air ice maker. So I want to figure out how much ice it makes in 24 hours, which mandates me getting up every 3 hours and emptying out the machine and weighing it. So I don't have a super tech tip for today. I don't know. We didn't really run into any issues this week. No problems, no nothing that I can think of the top of my mind. The only thing I had on social media, you know, every now and then we get the keyboard warriors, and usually it's the backyard mechanics, and there's nothing wrong with a backyard mechanic. I know some backyard mechanics that I have been preaching to come to work for us because they do such fantastic jobs. But they make so much money doing side work that they don't want to pay taxes. So yeah, it's people. I work for Tires Plus. I'm currently at a Firestone Complete Auto Care while I'm going through rehab on my knee. Our Tires Plus got damaged during the hurricane. It just reopened. They kind of don't need me up there right now. The Firestone needs my skill set as a technician and service advisor more than the Tires Plus needs me right now. So it's good to have multiple skill sets so you can be utilized in various functions. A typical mechanic gets hurt, and if they don't know how to do anything else, they end up staying home. So I'm thankful that Tires Plus has given me an opportunity over the years to learn a new set of skill sets to apply, and so I'm, like I said, multifaceted. So, but with that being said, we're part of the, hold on. This really is an amazing pairing. So, been hearing a lot of the talk, oh, you work for like a big box store, retailer type, you know, outfit. So, I guess there are some people, unless you work for your typical mom and pop shop, you know, we all know those shops. I grew up having those shops nearby. It's one guy. Well, usually it's a mom and a pop. It's one guy working the back shop, fixing all the cars. It's his wife or maybe daughter or whatever. Maybe he's got a part-time helper working the front counter. And it's usually a grizzled old guy. It's been working forever, and that's the only real mechanic out there. You know, if you're not that guy, or you don't work for a shop like that, you're not a real mechanic. Boy, it just chaps my ass, because I know of a lot of shops like that hire nothing but garbage mechanics. And I know shops like that hire fantastic techs. You know, utterly fantastic. We always try and I always try and rob those techs from those shops. Like, hey, come to work for us. You know, you're an amazing tech, and you know, maybe you're pigeonholed a little bit into, you know, a smaller shop, only see an X amount of cars per day. The benefit of working for a Tires Plus or a Firestone Auto Care as a technician, we do see a lot of different cars. I mean, we're not just we're no type of specialty shop where we have one specific car we work on, or type of car, or we don't just do trucks. We do everything, and so that forces us to learn about everything. Today's Sunday. Obviously Tech Tip Sunday. I'll spend at least an hour and a little bit more today on Sundays, maybe an hour, hour and a half, just going through like Motor Age, some of the trade journals, finding out what are the new TSBs, technical service bulletins, recalls, things like that. It's usually what I do on a Sunday morning. During the week, I'll spend 15 to 20 minutes a day perusing those same websites just to make sure that I'm caught up on all the stuff that's happening in the world, the new stuff that's coming out, just so I can stay abreast of any new classes I may have to take, any new tools that I'll have to keep an eye out for. And then just keeping an eye out for things so I don't get in trouble. So one of those things I remember reading when the new Corvette came out, like the oil change on that. I forget what it is now. It's like over 2 hours to change the oil on that. That's why the dealerships are getting hundreds of dollars to change that oil. So I remember, I don't know, a few months ago, 6 months ago, time flies. We had one come in and they actually wrote it up for an oil change. And I had told the service advisor, I go, do you have any idea what it takes to change the oil on one of these? I go, this isn't just a quick oil change, and you way underpriced this thing. The technician's going to kill you if he gets this ticket and sees the price of this and then how long it's going to take. And then they end up having to call the customer, and the customer's like, I was wondering why you were less than half of the dealership. And I'm like, yes. So, of course, once they brought it in and the technician started working on it, if I hadn't said anything, they'd have just had to eat the job and do the work. Hopefully the sun will go by here in a second, or I'll go by the sun. There we go. But it's just keeping track of that type of information. And I'm not saying small techs or techs at small shops don't do that. I'm just saying that being at a bigger shop like a Tires Plus or a Firestone Complete Auto Care, we have access to way more information than anybody else does. It's just crazy the amount of info that we have available to us, the amount of testing, the amount of classes that we have available to us is second to no other automotive repair shop or anything in the industry. So if you're thinking, hey, I need to get my car fixed, but all my friends say, oh, don't take it to the big corporate guys. They just hire kids off the street and they don't know what they're doing. That is not the case. We hire some of the best technicians in the industry. We to work for us and to train us as well. Like I said, more information than you can shake a stick at. So yeah, if you need anything done on your vehicle, don't hesitate to head on over to a local Tires Plus or a local Firestone Complete Auto Care, Hibdon's Tires Plus, Wheelworks. We do have the certifications, the qualifications, the tools, and the know-how to fix your vehicle right the first time. So, all right, cats and kittens, hopefully this one wasn't too boring. I'm going to finish my Tabak, my Youngstown coffee, and we'll see you next Sunday.